Senior Fellow at the Middle East Institute, Daniel Serwer, joins me now from Washington, D.C. Daniel, good to speak to you. That meeting we were talking about earlier between Putin and Macron lasted more than 5 hours, and yet even after that, they seem to have very different takes on what happened and what was decided on. How effective is diplomacy going to be here, or are we simply have not yet seen the right negotiator speak to both sides?
I don't see that there was much progress made by Macron. He's entitled to try. He should try, but I don't think anything very substantial resulted. The Western powers are focusing more and more on the Minsk agreement and implementation of the Minsk agreement, but the Russians are continuing their buildup, especially the naval buildup right now in the Black Sea. And I see no sign that that Putin is prepared to stand down.
Well, with that naval buildup continuing, Putin has said he doesn't have plans to invade Ukraine. So then why are we seeing more Russian troops amass at the border and in the sea?
Because Putin is a liar. And he's not telling the truth when he says he has no plans to invade Ukraine. It's quite clear what he's planning. The question is what would satisfy him not to do it. And I haven't heard anything yet that that has satisfied Putin. And I still anticipate that he will send his troops in. I suspect not to all of Ukraine, but to focus on the Sea of Azov, that southern bit of Ukraine that connects between Russia and Crimea. That's where I expect him to make his move.
And it still remains to be seen when that move will actually be made. But throughout all of this, through the weeks that we've been talking about it, is it a little bit of a diplomatic win for Vladimir Putin? After all, he's had the ear and the attention of every major global player over the last few weeks. What's his end goal, do you think?
He definitely has achieved one goal, which was to attract the attention of the Americans. But he has defeated himself so far on dividing NATO, and he's driving Ukrainians further and further towards wanting to join NATO. So this is not just a triumph for him, it's also an own goal. It's also a counterproductive move on his part. If he attacks Ukraine, he may split NATO, but NATO is sounding more and more solid with every passing day. The visit of the German chancellor to Washington confirmed, I think, that Nord Stream 2 will not open if there's an invasion, further invasion of Ukraine.
Daniel Serwer, good to get your take on this ongoing crisis. Live to us there from Washington, D.C.